Today I'm talking to the people who are in the real world, who have been in the real world, or who are trying just to make money online. You probably lack the discipline. This is why you clicked on this video. You probably struggle a little bit with laziness. This is also why you clicked on this video, because of the title, which I'm still gonna think of. And what I noticed is I was like this in the past as well. For me, it was a little bit different because I have been studying physiotherapy and building my business on the side, and also had to work in the 9 to 5 to, it was not really 9 to 5, but working alongside to pay for a coaching that I did back then. So there were many things that I did together, and this is why I didn't move forward anywhere. I completed my studies now, and now I'm full focused on the coaching business, helping people establish healthy habits into their lives, become productive, be efficient in their routines, establish discipline, and get rid of laziness. So this is now my main focus. And for me, in the past few months, I recognize that this is the most important thing, that you have one thing that you can focus on, or one direction that you can go, one goal that you are heading towards. And this can help you already tremendously. So for me back then, I was doing so many things, so I was quite overwhelmed and always stressed and didn't move forward in any direction, really. So, but this is the period where I learned to be more efficient, where I learned to really dial in my routines, really find the perfect tools that I can use to get the most out of my time. And for example, the tool I introduced you before in a video before is Simpleology, that I'm using now daily, and this has helped me tremendously as well on my journey. And it's a very simplistic tool because I like simplicity. Simplicity just eases your mind, and this is a tool with three processes. I just explained shortly. So you have a dream catcher, which is so amazing because you can use it all day, and you every idea you get in your head, you drop in the dream catcher and you forget about it. And that's the best function about it. Because now when I get inspirations, maybe through the video as well, I sit on my laptop, I write it down shortly, and then I can forget about it, and I know it will be done. Because those little ideas that we all the time have, those little inspirations in the shower, for example, or when we get a good recommendation for a book or for an idea, most of the time we forget it. And so it's so amazing to always write it down and click a button and it's gone. And it's not gone because it's saved in the Dreamcatcher. And this is something that eases your mind a lot and that helps you to capture every idea, every awesome thing that you get, every recommendation that you can then review the next day and then plan intelligently into your day. This is the next step, planning your day, and yeah, organizing the things that you catch during the day before, during yesterday, and then you can also organize all the things you thought about in the past. So it intelligently shows you what are you are working on at the moment and what you need at the moment. And then a third part is your daily targets, which is very important for you guys as well. So, and this is something you don't need the software for that. This is something you can do on your own. But if you want to try it, I have a link below. So you can check out the 30-day free trial because it's a paid one. But in my opinion, it's totally worth it. I'm now in the yearly subscription, so it's a little bit cheaper if you subscribe yearly, but you can do what you want. But I explain it so you can do it without the tool as well. And the daily targets is just being more efficient in what you do. So you choose what's really important today to move forward towards your goals. So for example, for me, today, I know the most important things are for me outreach, So writing people, connecting with people, networking, getting into different groups, because yeah, so I can help more people. This is one thing. Then second one is the video that I'm recording right now. I'm talking to you. I drink a coffee. I noticed that in the morning it's much more fun to record this video because I have more energy. I'm refreshed. I just did my Joe Dispenza meditation, which is also giving me a lot of energy and put me in the place of abundance so I can talk to you now freely from a good state of mind, which I'm now sharing with you. So that's great as well. And yeah, the third thing is I'm meeting a friend who's coming over at the end of the day and then going to sports. But those are not specifically like kept to 5 or 4, but you should every day write down your goals that you have at the moment, or the things, the tasks that you need to do. You can write it on a paper, you can write it on the Google Sheets, for example, a Notion, what floats your boat, or you can also use the Simpleology. And then you have those things that you need to do, and then you can organize them. And for example, in Simpleology, they have a very awesome method to do this. So you could also just calculate it by your own. It's called HIME. High impact, minimal effort. So you calculate your goals. For example, you have something, for me, it's like video, recording a video. High impact, does it have a high impact? Yes, because like we scored from 1 to 10, from impact and from 1 to 10 of ease, okay? So, has it a high impact? Like, where is it on the scale from 1 to 10? Recording this video. For me, it's about, yeah, 9 or 10, because through a video like this that can go viral, I can get so much traffic. I can, like, one video can really change your life. And so this is important for me. And so it has high impact. So I scored, for example, a 9. Then I scored how easy it is for me to record this video. Okay, for me, it's very easy because I'm just talking today. Today is just a talking head video, so I just drink a coffee and let out my brain to you guys. I just did a meditation, so I'm in a good vibe. So it's very easy to me, so it's probably also a 9, 8, 9, 10, for example. And then when I say it's a 9, then I multiply them, 9 and 9, 72. So I organize my goals with that. So for example, okay, put out the trash. Impact 1. Ease also 10. 1 times 10 is 10, so it will get lower in the list because it's not that important and it doesn't move the needle forward. It's not high impact, but it's very easy. But so it's quite low in the list. And this is how you can calculate your goals. Okay, this is very high impact and it's very easy. So you feel motivated and encouraged to move the things forward because it's easy for you and it has a high impact, so it's perfect. And this is how you can organize your goals. It's just one example of a method that is used in the software that you can utilize as well. Just writing on a paper, just writing on a sheet, or as I mentioned, using the software. And that's very helpful and a good way to structure your day. And then you have something that you can adhere to, because if you don't have an order, you feel washy and maybe the day passes and you don't really move forward. You do some research, you do this, that, you end up on social media scrolling. So if you don't have a clear set of goals that you want to reach during a day, then you start to move like this, and you not move like this in the direction of your goal. And this is the best way to go, straight line. So try it, try it, and let me know in the comments how it went and how it changed maybe your view. And they also say in this in Simpleology that you need to do it first thing in the morning. So you plan out your goals. You plan out the things that you need to do today. You organize them in the order that you want them. You can also order it by the easiest or the hardest. You want to do the hardest first or the easiest first. You need to try it out what is best for you. And then you do it. So you organize your goals and then you start. To the first one, to the second one, to the third one. Maybe then you take a break, but you already accomplished a lot because you set the goals in the right order that is fitting to you and to your schedule. So this is something that you can do that helped me tremendously in my productivity, because then the things that are not that important, that are not that high impact, and that are also very hard, that don't move the boat forward, but are also not very easy, you do them last, because it doesn't matter if it's maybe then the next day, because yeah, like I mentioned, not very high impact and very hard. So if you would always do something that was very low impact and very hard, then you get burned out, man. Because you do a lot of work, but you don't really move forward. So I would call this stupidity. Stupidity. And also how I pronounce it is stupidity. Uh, So this is how I plan my day, and this is what helped me tremendously in my productivity and also my discipline, because I now just do the things in the morning that are very important, that move me forward, and then I can do other stuff. And this is how you move forward much more than most of the people in this world. And I notice it already. I notice how fast I can progress and how many things I can do and organize because I focus on the needle movers. And that's important. That's important to get things done. Okay, so this is one thing. And let's talk about another thing that helps you with your discipline and your laziness, which is why you're probably here. And you probably, like, you already made some money in the online space through the real world, for example. I'm also in there. So if you are in there, let's connect. And you made some money, you fell off again, you made some money, you fell off again, but it's like always the same process. You are very motivated, you go all in, and then you feel dragged and burned out, and then the money drops again, and then you want to do it again, you feel motivated, but then the energy gets lower again, and you fall down, and you don't want this process to continue. You now really want to commit to making your dream life possible, to be there for your family, to give your family the opportunity to live the way they want to live, and you be the one that is gifting them that. And also you probably want to be the person that is inspiring everybody around you, all your friends, all your family members, maybe your little brother, your little cousin, maybe people on the internet. You want to inspire them through your action, so you need to put in the work. And what's helped me for making this happen, or what I think to be one of the most important things to really start being more disciplined and getting rid of the laziness, is your future vision. Easy, your future vision. I learned it from Millionaire Master Plan. It's a great book. Great book. You should check it out, because when you read the book, there's also a course attached to it, which is completely free. So he's over delivering like crazy. He's James Hamilton. You should check him out. Amazing book and amazing course. And from him, I got the future vision. And it's an exercise that I now also have like established with my clients. I got the inspiration from him and adjusted it to what I think is better fitting for my clients. And we work together on the future vision. So, by the way, if you want to work with me, check out the link in the description as well. It's the first one. There you can click and then you can book a free call, and we will work on this together. So you have something somebody to guide you along the way to establish your future vision, to establish a good routine, and to be more productive during that. And so you have some guidance at the beginning to get the car running, and then when you have the velocity, you can go on your own. So if you think you need this kind of help, then click on the link in the bio and book a free call with me. Back to the future vision. When you start to get a clear picture in your mind what you really want to do in life, and have a goal that you can work towards, then you start to act. It's that easy. It's really that easy to fix your laziness. You need to have a clear direction. Because when you have a clear direction and a goal that you want to reach, in your future vision, you do it for 1 year. So I explain it shortly so you can do it on your own. You just think of 1 year from today, what do you want to be? What do you want to have achieved? What do you want to work in? How do you want your relationships to be? How do you want um, your cash flow to be? What connections, network you want to have? What success, what material success you already wanted to um, yeah, want to have achieved until 1 year from now. And then you write it, okay, I'm so thankful for the past year because in the past year I achieved this. So you pick every area of life and you just go through the exercise and you work through it and write down your vision. Write it very clearly. And in the end, when you wrote the vision, you need to re-evaluate it. So it needs to be very inspiring and empowering to you. To you. Not to anybody else, not to the people on the internet, to you. It needs to be very inspiring to you. So you rate it from 1 to 10. 1 being, man, it's trash. And 10, okay, this is exactly the thing that I want to reach in my life. And this is, empowers me. It's just amazing. Just amazing. So if it's from 7 to 10, it's perfect. You can go with that. If it's below 7, so 6 or lower, then you need to think, okay, what can I write in there that would make it a 7 or upwards? So, because you want it to be very, very inspiring, so you have like the pull, the push that you really want to go for it. So you think, okay, what could I change? Is there anything that is maybe too big as a goal that is crushing me? So it shouldn't be too big. It should be a little stretch for you, but it shouldn't crush you. So, and then you can also ask, man, is there something that I'm fearing of that I didn't write down? Maybe this is the thing that you were missing for your vision to be this great. And again, if you want help on that, just click on the link below and make a call with me. We can figure this out together. So you have this vision, 7 to 10 is very inspiring to you, and then you just start to move. It just happens because you have now the vision written, and then you record it. Depends on what type of learner you are. Either you record it and listen to it daily, or you have it, if you're more visual, you have like a vision board that is where is everything, like the pictures that you have created in your mind or the text that you've written, you can read it every day. So you need to figure out what is fitting to your learning type. And then you just review it daily, and then you have it in your mind. And through this lens, you will view the world. And everything you do, every decision you take, will be in relation to the goal. So, next time when you start to scroll, and you already did it for like a week or something, or just a few days, or maybe the first day, you scroll, and then there comes a thought in your head, man, I want to reach this and this by next year. I want to, I don't know, regularly make 10K. I want to scale up to 100K. I want to have this kind of car. I want to have this kind of relationship. I want to get to know this girl. Or this boy, this man. Or want to travel to Japan, for example. Maybe there's things, um, yeah. Then you think of those things while scrolling, and then you start to decide, man, you need to put in action. And when you think about your goal, every decision you make will be influenced by this direction. And then you will get into the momentum. You have your goals that you're working towards. You have your daily goals that are bringing you to your goal. And so through those two things, it boosts your productivity and your discipline tremendously. So you don't really have to work on discipline. It's just having a clear vision and doing daily things that bring you towards this clear vision. That's it. That's it. It's that easy. And then you can also learn about different tools. Drinking coffee, taking a power nap to boost your energy. There are many toolkits you can use, and once you start to recognize how your body feels and start to understand your mind, how your cravings work, why your thoughts are like this, why you think, man, there's some doubt creeping up, how can I deal with it? There are many things that you can now utilize, or not now, but I will share along this YouTube channel, so follow if you haven't yet subscribed, because I will share many tools that you can use in your day-to-day life to make it easier on you. If you haven't slept well, there are things you can do, for example, like a power nap or some meditation, some body relaxation. NSDR, it's called. I got it from Andy Huberman. Learned a lot from him. You should check him out if you want to know more in depth in the scientific way. So, yeah. And when you start to do all this and you start to work towards your goal, there probably will be a point where you notice, man, everything is possible. Everything is possible in this world. It is. You just need to put in the action. I will explain this in the next video. You need to put in the action. You need to learn and connect with people. And you need to be in the right frequency. So in the right mindset to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So you have the power, the drive towards it. So what I suggest you do is right after this video. Right after this video. It's over in a minute, I think. So when it's gone, you hit subscribe and you start to work on your future vision. You sit down and think, okay, what do I want to reach in 1 year? Then maybe you use ChatGPT to write you all the areas of life that you could use and figure out what's really important to you, what's really empowering you. This is what you do. And depending on your time, if it's in the morning, you just do it, it's perfect. And then you also start with your goals that could bring you towards this. Start, write down your goals, organize them in the method that you like, maybe in the one that I mentioned, high minimal, high impact, minimal effort. And yeah, that's easy as that. Then you start to move towards your goal. So do it now. Do it now. Do it now.